everyone should aspire to have their Bitcoin non-custodially. I have some tweets from months ago, even more than a year ago, saying your grandma does not want to hold her own keys. Now your keys, not your coins, yes. And I'm not saying that the kind of custodians that exist right now is the way, but there is a path for moral custody. Before Bitcoin existed or whatever, your ideal situation would be to have some sort of banking system where they had 100% reserves, where they didn't lend your money out, they charge a fee to provide you services, and you know that if everyone went to the bank and could withdraw their money, everyone could. That would be like the ideal banking scenario morally for libertarians before Bitcoin or any of this. Your grandma wants something like that. Being responsible for your own money is something that I think most people can learn, and especially if the tools get good, I think at least more than 50% of the people can own their own money, can be responsible for their own keys. But if it's 50%, we're talking about 4 billion people who do not want. It's not about if they can, they don't want. The stress of knowing that I could lose my own money is too much, pressure for them. They would rather pay someone and have somebody else custody their Bitcoin. Do you really think 80%, 90% of people are going to be happy custodying their own money? I don't think so. I really think that's not realistic. I think is that most people should try to do non-custodial, but I don't think custodial solutions need to disappear. In 50 years, we will still need some form of custodians. And there are people who are coming with interesting ideas about custody. So for example, there's this Bitcoin company called Fedimint. I haven't tried that myself, and there's a lot of hype around them. I talked to the founder in person, and he was explaining the concept to me, and it was kind of good, because one of the ways in which people safeguard funds, especially when they're collective funds, is with multi-sig. I do run multi-sig wallets, and I have funds that are of companies, and the different co-founders, we have each one a key, and that's how we keep things secure. But what if you're in your community, you can have a multi-sig wallet, but that's 100 people, and then you're not self-custodying your Bitcoin, but you and your sons and your parents and your 8 people amongst all each other, you kind of custody each other. It's something like that. Fedimint is sort of like, he said, multi-sig is DIY Fedimint. Fedimint is sort of like an easier way of doing multi-sig amongst lots of people. So I don't know how custody is going to look 50 years from now, but I know it's going to exist. And so thinking that it won't, I think it's too idealistic. I don't know what you think about that.